Alright. Max, Rob, Darkside, Out Council, someone else over there, Stale, Sanity, Quaid, hope you guys are good. Ryan, hope you're good too. Doing good? Yeah, doing alright. Doing pretty good. Actually got to watch a non-stressful football game for once. Can play blood? Yeah, I was shocked. Especially when we got to the fourth quarter, because when we got to the fourth quarter, I'm like, okay, well, we're going to do the thing we usually do now, where we blow the game. And then we just didn't. I was like, oh, okay. Oh, really? We have to do the shaders again? What is it with this? Sanderson St. Cash? Let me see. Oh, it was JSN? Yeah, he's pretty crazy. Oh, wow. Funny as our game was the only one that wasn't close. All the other ones were. You do be shading, I guess. Evil, thank you for the 6 month resub. Hope you're doing good, bud. Happy 1 week from TV. Yeah, crazy. Locked in Champions final. Mark Shelby won 10-5. Every tournament's had different winner. Wow. Doing good, are you? Yeah, doing alright. Just waiting for this game to shade, I guess. Browns just got a pick 6 off Lamar? Oh shit. I'm about halfway there, apparently. I don't know why he has to do this every time. I will literally drink water. That's one of the Twitch Buttons requests, yeah. Or the Twitch point, yeah. That's that correctly, I think. Channel points. Not sure if it should be taking 5 minutes. Especially when I've played this game before. But I'm not just gonna restart the game, because then it's just gonna do it again. So I might as well just wait it out. Being on the stream for the game, yeah. It's certainly taking its sweet ass time. I don't remember the first game ever having this stuff. Okay. It's at least like 80% there. I feel like that's the longest it's ever taken, though. Which is maybe not encouraging. At least the background music's good. Oh, there it goes. Okay. Almost there. Progressively getting closer to being there. Yep. Closing in. Compiling might take a few minutes, more than a few. It's more than a few. It's been like 5. Almost. 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 I saw that quit. I'm surprised he doesn't like his solo theme. His solo theme is pretty good. Okay, the bar's complete. Oh, okay, there it goes.
Alright, that new game smells wearing off. Let's just get down to business.
Didn't they? Yeah, they could use a new one. Again, it doesn't help that their previous theme was like the best theme in the whole company. Watched Wicked last night. I can't say I've seen it. I probably won't, to be honest. Excuse me. Okay, so what am I doing? Right, I think I'm done here. On this planet. I should go to that vending machine, though. I don't really think I need ammo. Oh, well, I don't have any ammo in this, actually. Oh, Lord. Where's the vending machine?
Take care of him, Commander.
Here we go. Okay. Is that it? Just shells? It's not really what I need. Is there any other vending machines about? That's a mod vending machine. There's one here. Yeah, I think that's what I need. All right. Listen, but Yoo-hoo cookie and cream flavor is shit. I mean, what is Yoo-hoo? Chocolate milk? Oh, okay. Where is the vending machine here? Hmm. Is it on the roof? 'Cause I don't see it in here anywhere. Maybe I use it. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, second stage, nice. Is there not a vending machine in Westport?
Under protectorate law. I hear correctly that you brought us automech parts? Why, thank you kindly, outsider. No, friend.
Exciting news! The Vigilance sent that outsider to collect automech parts for us. And they just returned. The system.
Why is there... Oh, can you put multiple waypoints? Oh, you can. Oh, that's pretty cool. I didn't know you could do that. You can put up to 5. Ah, well, whatever. Let's get out of here.
System abides.
Sure, I can find somewhere else.
Ah, there you are. I was expecting you 4 minutes and 27 seconds ago. But never mind that.
Right.
I have a missive for you. Highest priority. Recipient's eyes only.
Was it Skyrim? A missive from who? About what?
All I can tell you is that it is from Arcadia's most judicious custodians, the Order of the Ascendant. I am not privy to any information beyond that. Oh, they did also say it was important. I was tasked 6 months ago to deliver it to whomever ship was at this landing pad at this exact time. Well, 4 minutes ago, like I said. All other questions may be answered by viewing the missive, I expect. Farewell, and as they say, may all your endeavors come to fruition.
Okay. Damn, proceed master on my pistol. Nice. Yoo-hoo was created in 28 and Yazoo in 87. Wow.
Time to watch whatever it was the messenger had for us.
Commander, there is a 98.7% chance that hunting Agent DeVries will require greater amounts of ammunition than you currently possess. Ammunition can be purchased at vending machines or crafted at a workbench using materials like this collection of scrap metal and powder.
Oh. Thank you. Is compact rounds what I need? Shock rod. Can I even make that though? Doesn't appear I can, no. Okay, well, I got more. Super Cool's weapons now deals frost damage, stacks burn damage, or armor. Indeed, shots. Cool. Nice. gotta keep doing that. Isla, how are you doing? Okay, yeah, doing good.
Greetings, Agent of the Earth Directorate.
Nice crown.
I am Ruth Bassar, presiding Bishop of the Order of the Ascendant. At this time, I can only presume you think us your enemy, directly responsible for your colleague Augustine de Vries' actions way back on Horizon Point. I assure you, we were not. A splinter group was behind that heresy. The collective of scientists and scholars I lead are committed to elevating humanity by pursuing a greater understanding of reality. I believe our goals are not incompatible. We both oppose the Protectorate, and we both wish to preserve Arcadia from ruin. We can help each other. I entreat you to speak with Abbot Newell. He can be found in Golden Ridge at Matriarch's Mercy. He will aid you in your mission, and hopefully, you will see fit to aid us in ours. Nav key coordinates to the Golden Ridge landing pad on Dorado are embedded in this
Oh boy,
message.
El Dorado.
Go forth as was determined, and may the plan guide you.
Reckon we've got our work cut out for us.
Let's head to Golden Ridge.
Sounds good. Cardinals down 22-10, Niners and Brissett for an interception. Nah, that's not ideal. Purdy looked good from what I saw. Be right back. At a 62-yarder, and it gets blocked, but there's a flag. Oof. Crazy the level that block kicks have improved this year. It's probably because some of the kickers are so much better that special teams realize they gotta get better at blocking.
Commander, the nav key coordinates supplied by the presiding bishop of the order have been verified. Landing in Golden Ridge is now possible. Additionally, we are also able to land in Free Market Station due to the Astrogator's progress with the updates necessitated by its rebuild.
Okay. Personal foul and defense. 15 penalty, it's good from 47. Jeez. What can you tell me about Golden Ridge?
Golden Ridge is located on Dorado. It is home to the Alexandra Monastery and Matriarch's Mercy, as well as previously being a center for mining uranium. The Protectorate abandoned it soon after the invasion, leaving Auntie's Choice and the Order of the Ascendant to fight for control of the area and its resources.
What's the free market station?
Free Market Station is an independent marketplace, the only one in the system. It is called such as it was built out of a crashed Auntie's Choice freighter by that name.
You said something about the Astrogator being rebuilt when you revived me, didn't you?
Agent Ibarra prioritized your recovery above pursuing Agent de Vries. This involved disassembling and rebuilding the Astrogator to allow the Incognito to travel to your location. As the rebuilding process progresses, old nav keys may be unlocked. Unfortunately, most of them are likely not recoverable.
Okay. I want to see what's going on here first. Darnold for a second reception in the game. Ouch. Hello.
Looks like the second choice has got a new shipment of swill. Gave it a try. Needs some aging, but not too bad.
What? I was just with Barney. He said we're not getting any new shipments for months. What did he let you try?
Well, I maybe didn't run it by him. It was out of a big metal barrel behind the bar. Said Auntie's finest star wipe on it.
That wasn't booze. That was ship wax.
Really? Barney should start selling it then. It's better than half his stock.
Oh, okay. I can look up if I have a bounty.
Do you mind if I don't pay you no mind?
Mind your own illicit business, and I'll mind mine.
I was under the impression that Free Market Station was open to all. Why am I being accosted?
Free Market Station is open to all. Except spies.
Ah.
It's awful suspicious how you've been gallivanting about, asking everyone questions.
I am not a spy. The information I'm collecting here shall be of historical significance someday. Surely you can appreciate that.
Right. And I'm sure that information wouldn't help at all in clearing us out of the station years from now. I'll be watching you.
Let's see how let's get it right back at a fumble. What's the score there?
Greetings. Are you perhaps interested in advancing the knowledge of Arcadia's history through scientific exploration? What am I saying? Of course you are. Please, do tell me anything you might know about the crash of the ACS Free Market.
Why don't you get the point of whatever it is you want?
Do pardon my forwardness. I saw that you were a new arrival.
Rams up 14-9.
I held out some hope that you might be able to enlighten me where the station populace has not. As an archivist, it's my duty to collect and record hitherto unrecorded knowledge wherever it can be found. But my earnest questions have been met with suspicion.
Sounds like you need some assistance. I could lend a hand.
That's great. I can offer you a stipend from my exploratory budget for anything you might manage to discover. Converse with the locals, peer into unturned corners, and see what your able hand might unearth. I look forward to furthering the cause of history with you.
Any tips on where to start?
I'd ask about in the saloon and the bazaar. Both are places where gossip flies about like so many tarot rays. Sub Rosa likely has some information about the crash, but I'm not sure where. You also might be able to find some intact portion of the ship amidst all of the station's wreckage. Take a look around. I'm sure you'll be able to get farther on your own.
Keep an eye out for snitches. We got a good thing going here.
This place ain't half bad. I've been to seedier underbellies.
This is a hooligan? Not a weapons store. Are you a weapons store?
Buy from me and live to tell your fellows about my store. Hey, you smell gunpowder? Do you want to? Then buy one of my handy firearms.
It is a weapons store.
Browse all you like. Everything I've got is fine-tuned to perfection.
How'd you end up on the free market station?
That's privileged information, friend. If you want it, you're going to have to kill me. Just jesting. Although if you did want to kill me, I've got many finely priced perforators tuned to do just that. Perhaps you'd be inclined to take a look at my wares?
AMC? Yeah, that makes sense.
Feel free to go on a murderous rampage with what you buy. It's good publicity.
Pretty good channel to get out. Yeah, so that wouldn't be bad for them at all. That's man confident in job security for real. Fortunately, I don't think I have actually any sock damage. Oh, I do now. It came with some.
Buy from me, please?
What are you selling?
Listen, I know I shouldn't warn you about this, but anything I sell you runs the risk of exploding. I trust you'll appreciate my forthrightness and be all the more willing to buy from me.
Fred, I'm here in my own business. What do you know about the ACS free market?
No. Ships decidedly ain't in my purview. You sure I can't interest you in some bric-a-brac instead of this conversation?
I think you'd want to answer potential customers' questions.
You'd need to purchase much more from my stock for me to consider such a course of action.
What do you got?
I'd be happy to show you.
I'm almost out of money.
Doctor here. Get your stitches. If you're here about a toothache, you've come to the right place. If you're here bleeding from a dozen bullet wounds, I suppose I can help with that too. If you've wounds that need stitching or teeth that need scrutiny, I'm your doctor.
I could use some, yeah.
Medicaments and more, all sufficiently regulated or thereabouts.
Interesting.
If you've a tooth pain, you know who to visit.
Sorry to get me a hands return. That's a shame. Show's been going on a long time now, yeah. We talked about it like a week ago.
Protect
Like,
your loved ones, protect yourself. Buy some new armor today.
like what, 20 years it's been going on?
I feel I should address any allegations you may have heard regarding bloodstains on my inventory. Just means it's been well loved.
How are you,
Tell
Yoshi?
me what you need.
How's business?
Booming now. Used to be a few other armor shops on the station. As it happened, their owners mysteriously vanished. I picked up their inventories real cheap, since they were just taking up station storage. It sure was a convenient windfall for yours truly. Real convenient.
Make sure his owners vanish completely unless they come back for their goods.
No, I wouldn't worry about that. Extremely unrelated, but I'd avoid the chef de mécanique's twice braised indeterminate flesh scraps if I was you. They can be, gamey.
Good and older, you had a good birthday?
Can do.
Got to sleep and eat cake and pizza and relax. Yeah, sounds good. Pretty good day, yeah, sounds good to me.
If it inflicts grievous bodily harm on other people, I've got it.
Where was he? This was the dock. He's over here.
Anybody even listening to the... Hello once more. I guarantee you some of my inventions will be working soon. In the meantime, I've plenty of miscellanea for sale. Oh, I prefer to focus on the present and the future, and not things that may or may not keep me awake in the dark and lonesome hours of the night.
I could do it if I got engineering 5.
Great. Let's get back to not this subject. My contraptions don't explode no more. Honest.
What am I on right now? 3, so I need to level up again. So I'll come back to this then. Be right back. Oh, it's a foot-long donut. Wow, you got that for $1.40? That's pretty good. $1.40. Okay. Let's go to the Golden Ridge. Lights on cheese board. A road to El Dorado. Or just Dorado. That's fine. They've been expecting you. Could be both good and bad. Wow. It's crazy to me how much more this game looks like Avowed. They really took the Avowed color palette a lot more. There no elevator? Oh, well, there was.
That must be Matriarch's Mercy. Sure think a lot of their royal family, don't they?
What the hell?
Whoa. Didn't realize we were getting so close to the action.
We got bases down there. If one of them got hit, then that strike will be the first of many.
The plan can wait. Our lines will not. Good subjects arrive 15 minutes early to avoid missing their tram.
Hello.
Your patience is commendable, passenger. Please continue waiting quietly until the next tram arrives.
I don't think it's gonna arrive.
Wow. This station's sure going to scrap since last I stepped about. Don't think we'll be hitching a ride anywhere quick.
Megatown, or what it's called, a Nuketown? Or no, yeah, I think Megatown's right. That's a lot behind schedule. Still wondering how I'm supposed to get down here.
This is your 2061st reminder to keep all personal items with you at all times.
Uh-oh. It's the way down? Might have to be. I don't see a way back up.
Commander, you're bleeding.
Okay. Not sure if that's what was intended, but... Hmm. Really? That killed me? Oh, people.
Stranger, the order bids you welcome, but also warnings. In light of the recent attack on Auntie's Choice, you may want to make haste to Matriarch's Mercy. It's just down the road here.
So it was one of our bases that got hit. Oh, I'm gonna be sick.
What was that attack?
I can't rightly say, and that is rather concerning in its own right.
Yeah.
It seems our temporary ceasefire with the corporatists may be at its end.
Ceasefire?
Yes, this was an active war zone until recently, and now seems like it may be so again. Not quite certain why the attack was launched, but that is not under my purview. I'd surmise that when Auntie's Choice realized they couldn't get through our defensive measures, they wisely chose the path of diplomacy. Seems I was mistaken.
Well, it weren't our artillery that made that strike. I can tell you that much.
They must have done something to provoke an attack, which is why your safest path now is the one that leads to Matriarch's Mercy.
What else going on right here?
The Order controls everything south of this point, but the rest is beset with various dangers. Zealots, scavengers, creatures, and corporatists. Well, not certain about that last one anymore after the attack.
What kind of zealots?
Cultists, mad to the last one. I believe they worship the rifts or some such. People will turn to anything to ease their discomfort during times of crisis, I suppose.
And the scavengers?
They're both unstable and violent. Auntie's forces call them scrappers, and uses them for just that, gathering scrap materials. Excessive abuse of stimulants has made them severely unbalanced and prone to violence. They've also been known to pose as refugees, to lure their victims into ambushes. There are several camps of them northwest of here. I'd strongly advise keeping your distance.
And the creatures?
The creatures are of the genus Verachnid. They are large enough to kill a full-grown human, and exceedingly willing to do so.
Okay.
All our efforts add to the equation.
Famous a sign.
Refugees, looks like. And after that strike, there'll only be more at the gates.
Another refugee? Just a moment. Allowing anyone into Matriarch's Mercy unprocessed will upset the precarious ratio of refugees to aid. We should have an opportunity for placement in approximately 7.85 days, presuming no unforeseen alterations.
I'm not a refugee. I'm hearing orders from Roof.
Ah, I seem to recollect one matching your description set for arrival. Pardon my slowing your ingress. It has been rather hectic of late. Welcome to Matriarch's Mercy. Rule number 1, no crowding. Rule number 2, avoid the exclusion zone.
I'm gonna do both
Our
those
seer
things.
has predicted non-specific imminent danger.
What's the exclusion, John?
I thought the name was self-explanatory. Our seer predicted that a corner of the encampment is in terrible danger. Danger from what? Or when? Unclear. Stay away from it, and, in all probability, you won't have to find out.
You people should take your precautions or your predictions seriously.
Our predictions spring from the universal equation, the very numbers that guide the stars. Only a fool ignores probability, and we don't suffer fools around these parts.
Is there rule number 3?
Not at present, but according to our predictions, the creation of a third rule is likely, if not inevitable.
Well, refugee encampment's supposed to be safe.
Safety and probability are incompatible. Eventually, nowhere will be safe. Including here. That's enough questions. Keep the line moving. You need anything, talk to Seer Wiley. He's in the lift building, straight through the settlement.
Down Gabriel's being valued for head injuries. Oh, really? Shador's finally in for the first time, huh?
Do you believe Arcadia shall ever return to how it was?
I wish. Between the invaders and the Order defecting, there's no putting...
How long are we meant to stay here?
Ask the Order. I'm not in the prediction business.
Jan Dunsley.
By calculating the position of every atom in the universe, you can predict the future, control reality.
By the law. It's you. Oh, thank the architect you're finally here. I've scarcely breathed while hoping you'd come. I am in desperate need of your help.
Shh, trading out talk later. You want my help? You don't even know me.
True, but the Order's predictions know you better than you know yourself.
Right, I've heard that before. What does that have to do with me?
Recently, I had a rare opportunity to ask the Seer for guidance. He told me that a dashing outsider would answer my prayers. I feared the prediction was a fluke, but here you are. A dashing outsider standing before me.
What's it that you need so badly?
Where to begin? There are so many sick and wounded in Matriarch's Mercy, and I have but 2 imperfect hands. I am but a humble general practitioner. What I really need are specialists, and the Seer predicted an outsider would find them.
Very well. I'll find them.
My thanks, stranger. Probability is on our side. The Seer gave me a datapad with explicit instructions that I not read it, for my intervention could only throw probability into disarray. Now, take the datapad, with my thanks.
What do you make of the conditions of this camp?
As a doctor, I'm appalled. We don't have enough beds or private quarters to separate people, so sickness is blazing an unhappy trail through the refugees. Of course, the Order keeps us well supplied with meds, but things will get worse as long as we're overcrowded. Yes, I can treat sickness as it arises. It would be leagues better to prevent it entirely. That means space to spread out.
Anything I can do to assist with that?
Since you asked, you can run this medicine to Horst Lambing. Just don't shake the man's hand. He has a habit of coughing into his palm when he covers it at all.
Okay.
You're right. The universe does not orient itself toward fairness. But it's my firm belief humanity can do better.
All evidence to the contrary.
Ah, you must be the, Earth Directorate agent I was told to expect. Your punctuality is commendable. Allow me to welcome you to Golden Ridge. I'm afraid I've no refreshments available, but can I interest you in a customary debate over decidability?
No. Ruth said we could help one another out.
Yes, the presiding bishop sent word of your imminent arrival. However, due to our need for compartmentalization, she was scant on the details of your mission. That said, I've been instructed to assist you however I can. So, tell me, what brings you to Golden Ridge?
In a word, revenge. Hunting one who nearly killed me, Augustine DeVries.
DeVries?
DeVries.
Now, why does that name ring familiar? Landon, do you recall a DeVries?
I don't generally concern myself with passers through. If this DeVries was not a member of the Order, then it's unlikely we ever exchanged mats.
She's not with the Order, one of her associates is, Victor Clemens.
Victor Clemens, some kind of radical. What an absurd notion.
I must agree with my seer. I once watched Victor shed copious tears over a damaged datapad. It's difficult to imagine him capable of worse.
Friend of a trader, of the trader I'm after, said she and Victor had secret contacts within the Order.
And that may well be true. But our standard of proof within the Order is not normally met by hearsay alone. Victor's currently supervising highly experimental research at one of our labs to the northwest, the N-Ray range, beyond the invaders' front lines. Unfortunately, you'll need to go through the decommissioned autonomous extractorium to reach it. That path is less
Of course
than
I do.
safe, so I advise caution.
What exactly is Victor working on in N-Ray range that's so important?
What business is it of yours?
Let's not be unfriendly.
Whatever I want it to
Agent's
be.
Only curious. Obviously, Victor's work has something to do with N-rays, but beyond that, I haven't a clue. More of that pesky compartmentalization, I'm afraid. Besides the highly caustic Serenium River and the Mantisaurs, we've also received reports of mad cultists in the area. It does make me wonder why Victor decided to stay.
Are those the same cultists that worship the rifts?
Indeed. They began showing up with their inane theories prior to the invasion. The first sign of dysfunction in the Protectorate. Always starts small, doesn't it? Loath as I am to admit it, there may be some merit to your worries over a conspiracy within the Order. Whether Victor is involved or not. As my predecessor would remind me, denying unpleasant facts is not good science. I would be remiss if I failed to support an investigation.
Glad we're on the same page. Now I can return a favor and help you.
No doubt you heard of the recent attack launched on that Anti's Choice base, Outpost Opportunity. It came from one of our facilities, the Zeranium Manufactory. But that facility is intended for research, not military action. I hate thinking an Order member responsible, but given the precision of the attack, it does suggest traitors in our midst. It would undoubtedly benefit both of us to root them out.
Respectfully, Scholar, given current tensions, should we really be trusting such a delicate task to this stranger? Would an internal review of our ranks not be more appropriate?
Respectfully, go void yourself.
Thank you for proving my thesis statement.
I don't dispute the need for discretion, my friend. But the presiding bishop made the determination to send the agent to us. It's best we trust her calculations. Moreover, our situation is growing increasingly dire. I can't overstate my fears concerning this most recent attack ending the ceasefire and reigniting the war in Golden Ridge. One more thing. Your investigation into the traitors takes precedence. But if you could also render aid at Outpost Opportunity on our behalf, such a gesture might preserve the peace.
Alright, I'll look into all this.
I knew I could rely upon you. Ruth wouldn't have sent you otherwise. Here, Take this writ of investigative inquiry. It'll grant you access to the manufactory.
Okay.
Seer Wiley and I will conduct our own inquest into these traitors you've mentioned erstwhile. We can compare notes once you've returned with your findings.
All right. Though you might be a stranger to these lands, you shall help us by locating medical specialists essential to the health and well-being of the Matrix Mercy. Be there formally trained or unconventional in approach. Rest assured that they'll be welcome with open arms. The taxidermist, Swamp Needle, and Fred can be found from the bounds of Matrix Mercy. An auto mechanic has fallen prey to scrappers located in the west, and guarding a plumber specialist and depraved and yet black functions is currently in trenches of combat. Okay. Mahomes for a pick and red zone. What's the score there?
We need to help the folk at Opportunity, Commander. Void the Abbot. He's more concerned with exonerating his own than with making things right.
Okay. This one's closer.
Reminds me of Taffe City right after the merger. Had to wait for my number to be called just to get rations and a cot. Hope these folk don't have to wait as long.
Darnell's first. Wow. He hasn't done that a lot this season. He's had a great year. Bomb. Now it really feels like a Valid. I've got my giant hammer back. That doesn't look viable.
Hope you appreciated how I bit my tongue back there with the Abbot. Didn't want things to come to blows with civilians in the crossfire. Full of excuses for the attack, wasn't he? Could be that he's sincere, or could be that he has his hands so full with keeping his community from falling apart that he missed a memo or two. Either way, I'm willing to stay my hand until we know the truth. If it were my folk buried under the rubble, I'd want to know for certain before acting. Besides, ain't nobody around here better suited for investigating than we are.
You're taking this better than expected.
I prefer doing my shooting after asking all the pertinent questions, Commander. While we're at it playing detective, we need to scope out Opportunity. If there are any survivors, we ought to help, however we're able. I can only hope they had warning enough to run for cover. If they didn't, well, there's only so much basic training can prepare you for.
Oh, that's right there.
Thank you, Commander. We should move on, unless you've got something for me?
Puppet TJ, thank you for follow. Yee. Hope you're doing good. Okay. What is that? Go ahead, let me see. What does Sean Payton do? Oh. But it's. I think he was maybe too far out on the sidelines. Maybe you're not supposed to be on the white line. I don't know. It's on them to get out of the way to refs. Yeah, that's how it's always been.
Says you turned her down for a massage. Val's massage protocol doesn't have a setting between a light touch and a 50-kilometer-per-hour punch.
Not exactly therapeutic. Felt a little bad telling that to her face, though.
Yeah, I've been on the receiving end of one of those massages, too. Honestly, you made the right choice.
To inform you, Zeranium Manufactory 7 is presently under lockdown. Unauthorized entry is barred due to contrivance malfunction, laboratory mishap, and/or miscellaneous unspeakable dangers.
Please call again at a more convenient time.
Hello? Someone there?
Yeah.
Yes? Did the missive not play, or was it garbled in some way? Are you somehow struggling with coherence? If so, to be clear, Zeranium Manufactory 7 presently and for an indeterminate time is in lockdown. That means no external transmissions, no visitors.
I have a written inquiry from Abbott Newell. Open up.
Wait, you have a writ? From the abbot? Well, we don't have any means of... yes, they said they have a... yes, sir. This is Factor Maytunier. Am I to understand you have orders from the abbot? Quite convenient for you. I have no way of verifying without allowing you entry. Very well. Come inside and we'll see this sorted. Building on the left.
Building on the left. Oh.
Yes, right over here. You're not getting down below until you talk to me. So, the abbot deigned to send someone whilst we're contending with all manner of emergencies, did he?
Yep.
Wait, is that an Auntie's Choice enhanced soldier with you? Oh, I see what this is. Stay back. We have no desire to escalate things further. Don't do something you'll regret.
We want answers, not a fight. And if indeed there's any retribution to be had, it won't be by my hand. Tell him, Commander.
You check my papers, but my team's my business, like it or not.
Surely. Far be it from me to question the irreproachable prudence of an enigmatic caller. Sometimes I cannot fathom what goes through the abbot's mind, but your papers do seem to be legitimate. I will unlock the elevator so you can speak with Proctor Svoboda below. I'll send word you're en route, but fair warning, I cannot predict what reception you will receive.
I have a hammer.
I expect your behavior will remain impeccable. As soon as I've seen to securing the facility, I'll be along straight away.
What in the void's going on around down here?
The recent attack may have originated from this facility.
Broncos touchdown.
But I assure you it was not at our hand. We have no desire to resume open warfare with Auntie's Choice. One of our transport pods filled with Zeranium was diverted toward, or more specifically at, their location.
Transport pods? Weird thing to call a missile.
Though functionally correct, I assure you. The transport pods are fired into space, where they are collected for redistribution. To date, no one has ever misused them for this purpose, despite the explosive nature of the material. Fortunately, we have potentially identified the culprit, and we have managed to corner the apparent perpetrator down below, which would be a good thing if they had not, somehow seized control of the manufactory operations.
Oh. Sounds like a net negative yes.
No, it doesn't add up particularly well, does it? Our suspect, one Initiate Alva, previously supervised launch controls. Though steadfastly maintaining her innocence, she has also barricaded herself in the operations control room below. A move not likely to allay anyone's suspicions.
Chiefs and Colts next week's 5 game. That's a good game. So far everything about this seems suspicious.
An understandable perspective. I fear I must concur. I admit I'm to a reasonable degree pleased you were on hand to corroborate
Sanders are
current
playing the rest of the game.
suppositions. May your query yield favorable results.
You might start next week too, then.
It evidently originated here. Transport pod full of Zeranium. Blue outpost opportunity to naught but tinges and flinders.
Wait, so has it been classified as an accident? Or an attack?
What I'd like to know is why our illustrious seer provided zero warning beforehand.
It's a question for him. Has Sanders done anything of note so far?
Initiate Alpha, stand down. Relinquish control of this facility immediately. Oh, my dear Proctor, you can't believe a low-level drudge like me is responsible for any of this. You'd have us all believe you seized control to demonstrate your innocence. Wait, is this being broadcast? I have no idea how this audio doodad works. You're the one in charge here, Proctor Svoboda. Are you sure you didn't do something? I demand your unconditional surrender at Hello, Proctor? I'm pushing buttons over here now. Did I disconnect you, son?
Emergency detoxification initiated.
Did he throw a pick already?
What's her name took over?
I'm not clear to speak with random factors.
Okay.
Ah, yes, of course. Next on my list of lowest probability events, strangers
Good night, Rob.
sent by the Abbot, gallivanting about amidst a lockdown. If we'd been able to communicate beyond our walls, might have saved you a trip. As I can successfully report, we have identified the responsible party.
Me initiate Alva.
A low-level subordinate, assigned here years ago. But I'm now realizing how little we actually know about her. A spy or turncoat, no doubt. A sleeper agent from one of those secret enemy programs you're always hearing about.
That's quite an accusation. Can you back it up?
Within a beat of us hearing of the attack, Alva seized command of the system and locked herself in the control center. She then forcefully repelled several attempts to extricate her. 2 are dead already. Poor Jacobs lost a hand trying to pry free the outer doors. Why, she could destroy this entire place at any moment from in there. I implore you to stop her before she does so. I fear violence may be our only recourse.
Normally I'm asked not to leave a body behind.
I am so pleased a reliable party is actively engaged. I'll be in my office. Let me know once she's no longer a problem.
Now, this is important. Would you describe the Varachid's glycerin as slavering when it attacked? How much viscous fluid would you estimate was involved?
I don't know anything about.
Of course she's hiding something. You think those 2 exemplars just fell wrong? They're hardly prone to involuntary self-injury.
Investigator. Factor said head on in.
Yes.
Oh, hello. A visitor. Who is it they're sending now? And who are you, dear? You're what? Some maverick for hire? Oh, no, I can see it now. Earth Directorate, yes? Like Commander Zane and that rascal Buddy. And who is that you brought with you? A friend? Ah, an Auntie's choice grafted soldier. You poor dear.
John Frost
And
never picked,
someone
bruh.
else. Another Earth Directorate agent, I see. Seems sad.
Is she talking about me?
Yes.
All this for me. Fear I hardly deserve such attention. This entire business is just a terrible misunderstanding.
Rabbit sent me to find out what caused the explosion.
Oh, believe you me, I'd like to know that more than anyone. I am thoroughly unaware how anyone would think me capable of all this.
Sabata seems sure you're responsible.
I was apparently at the wrong point in space at the wrong point in time. Really? Do you see me, a saboteur? Oh, don't they always attempt to, flee the scene?
Tell me your side, then.
I'll tell you exactly what happened. Our transport pod leveled outpost opportunity. I immediately realized someone must have bypassed my terminal. I initiated a lockdown to block further tampering. Had I not, additional attacks may have continued. Now, despite a long record of dedicated service, who's being blamed for this calamity? Me, somehow.
So you're saying the Proctor's falsely incriminating you?
I hate to speak poorly of management, but we work folk around the manufactory consider the Proctor something of a petty bureaucrat, dear. I assume she's acting as any functionary would, assigning blame to appear in control. Well, you know the type, surely.
Sanders got sacked and third down. But you have no proof.
Dear me, I wish I did, but... Actually, there may be a way you could gain answers here. The firing record should contain all relevant details regarding the launch. Why, yes, I could unseal access to the records repository for you and open the path leading there. I'd be right grateful if you'd have a look. I swear I'm completely innocent of this heinous act they're accusing me of.
I'll do that and you come out?
Certainly, of course. If you help me uncover who's responsible, I will gladly open this door. Appreciate your help, dear. Please return when you have found something.
She seems too sarcastic
Favor
for
us against long odds.
my liking, but... Its current QB rating is 8.3.
Investigator?
Homie. Oversee its failure, clear lead flags. Records expunged. Please review backup physical records. Where would those be? Cheesecake touchdown tied to 13.
May all your endeavors add
Portugal
to
won
the
9-1. Wow.
Do so appreciate your help, dear.
Alva's been here for... Glad those not skilled in math can fulfill some other function. I only question them being enrolled here.
Always account for standard deviation.
Where would these backup records be then? Let's see. 2 players got a hat trick, jeez. It looks like I'm overlooking something. Yeah. Oh, they're like hidden on the table. Cardinals gonna run for touchdown. Ball pops out and recovered by 49ers. Ouch. Launch records consist of a number of instructions that are timestamped and uniquely numbered. Used in time of launch to show a supply drive look of recent launch. Shows that it's directed at Apple's opportunity using slight odor from records unclear if it's type of paper product from the printing process. The record shows that Initiate Alpha launched the payload at Apple's opportunity. It's undisputed that she fired the command, but the smell seems curious.
Patrol's back, I hear. Don't see Auntie's being too dissuading.
Our Earth Directorate friend. Hello. I've been conversing with Factor Matadier here while you were away. Understand you've met?
They're still up,
Yes, they witnessed me rather discomposed, I fear. Visions of Auntie's choice reprisal clouded my thoughts at the time.
You two seem unexpectedly cordial.
The Factor is less accusatory in his questioning than certain others, which I respect. Good manners cost nothing, I always say.
Troops now guard the entrance above. Our safety addressed, I have turned my attention to the cause of our situation here, and I have deemed it wise to investigate further. Do not let my position fool you. All within the Order are scienticians, and hence we seek the truth of any hypothesis based on evidence. The Proctor's accusation is no different.
Yes, take all the help we can get.
I appreciate even your hesitant support. Now, I believe you had an update for Initiate Alva.
You've examined the launch records, yes? What did you find?
Records show that you fired the payload at Outburst Opportunity. Papers smell weird, though.
I'd say they've obviously been altered, dear. Fancy that odor you detected, a sign of chemicals used to effect the falsification. Ah, but listen to me. What do I know about this sort of thing? I know I've watched too many Aetherwave serials. Suppose they fuel my fervent imagination. But still, even the most junior scientician knows the best explanation is one requiring the fewest assumptions. Ergo, I set the correct coordinates. Someone overrode them.
That's true. It still doesn't tell us who's responsible.
Someone may be pulling her strings, perhaps. That's what investigators like you say, isn't it? Now, what you uncovered appears to imply two further avenues of inquiry. A Zeranium leak occurred moments after the launch. I imagine it may have been used as a diversion, allowing the culprit time to falsify the record. The overriding of the coordinates also deserves a look. Don't you think?
Yeah, I'm starting to have some pretty serious questions about you.
Oh, I'm full of hidden depths, dear, but this isn't the time. Later, I promise. Anything you want to know, from my first science crush to my scientician aptitude test scores.
Prefer not to wait, but fine.
Your affable displeasure is noted and appreciated. Now then, I expect the Zeranium leak stemmed from alterations to the control boards and refinement logistics. I'd look for any signs of tampering that may point to the culprit.
I can speak to the coordinate override, I believe. All commands are routed through the hub in central processing. If one meant to accomplish what you're suggesting, they would likely look to do it there.
That's all I should get going.
All right. There. I've unsealed both areas. With hope, what you discover will help us determine the responsible party.
I'll stay here and play for more time. If the Proctor sends anyone, I'll say I'm close to convincing you to surrender.
Brown still leads 16-13. Bro, if the Ravens lose to Shador Sanders, they're never going to hear the end of it.
Svoboda sure has it out for that initiate. Guess I would too if Alva had killed a bunch of my colleagues. Just get the signal.
Time to earn my commission. Practicing some battlefield medicine.
Not battlefield. Hello.
Thank you kindly. I am decidedly in your debt. Anything you need? Anything I, a lowly archivist, can provide you, a heroic individual who is handy with doors?
Yeah, I had a few questions.
Of course. I am now able to breathe easy and respond.
Rams up
freely.
21-12. This is central processing. If I wanted to rewrite lodge coordinates, I do it here, yes?
Strange question, but yes. All commands pass through the hub here. Through that wiring underneath that open floor panel in the back of the room, actually.
Oh. Did you examine the exposed wiring? What do you think happened there?
Well, in my professional opinion, looks like someone rerouted some commands from operations.
Ah.
Not sure which ones. Based on the sloppy state it was left in, I'd say they either barely knew what they were doing or were in a rush, or both.
Where were you at the time of the attack?
I was in my cot doing advanced equations. After the explosion occurred, I rushed here to check my terminal. The door was creaky to open. I should have known it would lodge in place when it closed, but I was distracted by the disheveled state of the room and rushed inside.
What do you know about Alva?
Works in operations, right? Always on about her stories. Wish I had time to watch serials and read all day. Well, that's about everything I know about everything. Let you be on your way. Careful on your way out. Try not to be liquefied and subsequently devoured.
Got it. The patchwork array, switch off cables. The rewiring is reminiscent of how Initiative took control of the doors in the operations office. Oh. Okay, we are playing some stuff over here.
Factor's been in there a while now. Perhaps this conundrum is approaching a solution.
Something about that Alva doesn't square. And she called me sad. I'm not sad. Just for the record.
Got it, homie.
Yes, suppose you'll do. I'd been hoping an empiricist or assessor would amble by, but you appear reasonably apt. The Zeranium overflow venting has gone completely haywire. Oh, what else will this higgledy-piggledy nightmare of a day bring?
Higgledy-piggledy.
I was ordered to keep watch until a specialist arrives. Might I entreat you to act in such a capacity? The control board to divert the flow of Zeranium is up yonder in refinery logistics.
Up yonder?
If so, I have something for your time and effort.
What exactly are you offering?
We developed a pharmaceutical primer that, technically it poisons you a little, but also heals you quite effectively. Shut off the gas, it's yours.
Alright, you guys some specialists are standing.
Tremendous. Why, this day may average toward the positive yet. May deliberate endeavors beget expected results.
Right. Whatever she's on about.
Not getting up without help, Commander.
Knew you had my back.
Control board allows to update settings from Zeranium flow to make a lucky guess. Guessing the pressure limits, you have identified several settings that let this console fail. Change requires clearance. They got a touchdown.
I see my choice in you was well-founded. Zeranium overflow venting has returned to a non-haywire state, and my internal levels of disquietude have
They still have all
lessened
free
along
timeouts
with
and
it.
oh, so they have 4 timeouts basically. Wish my own internal destiny could be easily addressed.
This is anecdotal feedback at best, but I find sometimes a gift helps. Something that makes one feel deserving. And by assisting me, you have proven this. This card will allow you into our humble little research lab.
Oh.
It's right past operations. Can't miss it, unless you do. The pharmaceutical primer I mentioned is inside on display.
All right.
I am greatly grateful you were helpful and effective. Farewell.
Actually.
Yes, I have had my fill of stochastic uncertainty today.
May circumstances proceed toward intended results.
Oh, hello, dear. Why, we were just talking about you.
Or specifically,
Bronco's still up.
potential implications for a multitude of troubling scenarios, based on probable results of your investigation, downstream outcomes, and such and the like.
You know how the Order is, always calculating something. But please, tell us what you discovered.
Someone rerouted launch coordinates and pushed processing settings past tolerances.
That you found evidence that the coordinates
Excellent,
were
good.
rerouted is definitely something. Would be an odd step for Alva here to take, except perhaps to throw blame elsewhere.
I admit I had the knowledge to cause the leak, but not the authorization. Svoboda has clearance, but not the know-how.
Svoboda doesn't seem capable of engineering all this.
I wholeheartedly agree, but her incompetence hardly absolves her. I'm sufficiently certain our proctor is conspiring with an outside party, so I'm coming out now. She's going to tell me who she's working with. Then I'm going to kill her.
Wait a minute. You're going to what? Our investigation, it's unfinished. And you're an initiate. What are you talking about?
Oh, I see you two thought you were proving my innocence. No, you were helping identify my target. I'd advise you, dears, to help or stay out of my way. Proctor Svoboda needs to pay for her actions.
The evidence didn't prove he was guilty, and you clearly aren't telling us everything.
Yes, I concur. That may be the only part of this that seems certain. You are far more capable than some back manufacturing button pusher. Who are you, really?
I am a dedicated agent of the Order, but no, dear. My name is not Miriam Alva. I am Marisol Delgado.
Oh.
Formerly of the Department of Preemptive Causal Redirection.
That group was just a story to scare novice scienticians. Next, you're going to be telling me you're... Wait. It is you, isn't it? The one they called the Endpoint.
I don't really follow any of that. Is that a good thing?
I must admit, I'm not entirely sure. The rumors about your department. They said anyone who might delay the equation being solved disappeared. If there are any hints of truth to that, I find it severely at odds with Order tenets for balancing efficiency with humanity.
This is hardly the time for a history lesson or debate, I'm afraid.
You've been lying for years. Why should we listen to you now?
Perhaps you shouldn't. My earlier endeavors were often disconcerting. But the truth remains. Whatever is happening here, I'm not involved. I arrived decades ago to lie low after a difficult assignment. More than that, I have nothing to speak on at present.
That you are who you are, and are standing right, and have been here for years. It's all much to digest. I suspect your methods are not my own, nor the Order's, as I know it. And I fear your intentions for Proctor Svoboda.
So do I, and I haven't seen enough proof to determine who's the guilty earns it here.
It's sweet that you think you can stop me, but I'll elucidate this for you. At this point, you'll either need to trust me or back that worm Svoboda. That ridiculous little functionary upended my existence. For 20 years, I was Alva. It wasn't a good life I had here, but it was quiet. It was mine. It wasn't hers to take.
This would mean standing against a member of the Order. A mid-ranking one at that.
You realize you only get killed if you try to stop her, right?
I cannot be party to this, but neither shall I stand in your way.
A wise calculation, my friend. Good thing you showed up when you did. You saved me from having to kill everyone here.
Wait, really?
Not that I was relishing the idea, but you provided other options. Svoboda has much to answer for. Let's go see that she does.
What's this? What are you doing here? Come to surrender, I take it.
After decades keeping this identity, your inexpert blundering has rendered it obsolete.
Obsolete?
I am Marisol Delgado, former head intercessor of the Order. This would be an ideal time to confess everything before you die.
You can't possibly be party to all this. Not with her vast misdeeds so readily apparent.
Our investigator has definitively determined my innocence following a thorough investigation.
Well, definitively determined may be a bit of a stretch.
I don't know what you found, but any so-called evidence was likely laid there for
49ers gonna
someone
win?
to discover.
Yeah.
By a party with years spent in hiding. This is all nothing more than a flagrant example of artifice and bunco. An elaborate song and dance from an admitted imposter.
Enough, traitor. You made your play. You lost. No more deception. No more lies. Time to pay what is due.
No, wait,
Oh.
Thus concludes a thoroughly distasteful business.
That's fine. Any thoughts on what to do next?
Best search her office. Someone clearly was pulling her strings.
Would have been nice to perform that search before there was a corpse in the room, but beggars and choosers.
Access of site control. As you know, as your safety said, allow me to put on you, my close colleague with diligence. Here's a slid. Oh.
The terminal unsealed the effluvium repository. That's traditionally off limits. Ideal spot to hide something. We should take a look.
The X point's blocked.
This space used to be brimming with runoff chemical sludge. It's been renovated, I see. Another terminal. Go ahead. You should have the honors.
From non-demon subject to your orders. Attacking the outpost is meant to reignite active fighting chain choice in the orders. Instead, only result in investigation but plan. Unacceptable error on your part, unexpected bearer. Oh, so it was her, okay. Task living in from the start. Cooperation with the directed agent is insofar as not leads back to us for failure with consequences. Later recent subject DeVries has concluded. Oh wow! Oh, so they're working for DeVries.
The Proctor's efforts appear part of a larger scheme.
Yes, I'm pursuing the head, DeVries.
Ah, of course. I should have assumed you had a greater purpose here.
You alright? Can't tell if you're shaking or euphoric right now.
This whole affair reminded me of the old days. The blood, the secrecy, the calculations and intrigue. Been trying to tell myself I didn't miss it. But in action, I fear, ill suits me. I have some unfinished business I need to get back to. I could use help from an operator like you. Believe my specific skills could benefit your efforts as well. I propose a strategic partnership. You help me, I help you. What do you say?
Sure.
Good, good. It's a little crowded here, though, isn't it?
Oh, it's a good punt. And as how about you head back?
Supposing that means no joyrides and no scratching the paint? I can manage that. Until later, Commander.
Excellent. Well then, I am quite ready to leave this place.
Okay.
I realize you didn't receive the most welcome of receptions here.
I understood that and I understand now.
Well, regardless, I recognize you've done right by us here today, and I appreciate your efforts.
Hit the corner pile and went out to one wall. Okay. Cool. Got a new party member. Oh, yeah, that's something to say. Who's our punter again? Ethan Evans, huh? Oh, wow. Wow. Yeah, that was perfect. About as perfect you can get. Alright, y'all. Well, that is going to do it for me today. We went a little over 2 hours. Follower count is 5973. I'll be back on Marble schedule tomorrow. Thank you, Puppet TJ, for the follow. I appreciate it. Thank you also to Evil for the 66-month resub. I'm not even that far into this game, so I'm not going to raid somebody. Oh, it's Monday tomorrow? Oh, yeah. Today's Sunday. Alright, well then, I don't know what we're doing tomorrow. We're doing something tomorrow. Let's see. How about this guy? Okay. Alright. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream play. For those of you guys who don't know, I stream every single day, so I'll be right back on here tomorrow, and I'll see you guys then. Good night, guys.